Hi everybody, it's Friday. Whoop, whoop. We are going to work on lesson 4.3 today. So we're going to write equations involving addition and subtraction. And we know if we have been able to do this, if we can write and if we can solve those equations and make sure that they are nice and balanced. So always a balance. Keep those balanced. So we're going to start off today with, I know you love it, some vocabulary, but we want to talk about an inverse relationship, and it just means it's the operation that undoes the other one. So just like in orders of operations, addition and subtraction, I always say that they're cousins or they're brothers and sisters or whatever, but they work to each other to balance each other out. Same with multiplying and dividing. So in this case, we're going to use, if it's an addition problem, we'll use subtraction to solve. And if it's a subtraction problem, then we'll use addition to solve. Okay? So go ahead and copy this down and then come back. Okay, so we're going to use the inverse. We are multiplying here. We want to get rid of this 21. So we're going to do the same thing to both sides because we know that we can do that. These cancel each other out. I'm going to bring my x down so x will equal, and then all I have to do is subtract. Easy peasy. Okay, here's another one. And we want to get rid of that minus 13. So we're going to do the inverse, which is to add 13. Add 13. These cancel each other out. So all I'm left with is n. And if I add that, I'm going to get 21. Okay, so one of the things you have to do in this lesson is you have to write the equation. So here's our scenario. Claire had T books. So our variable is T that we have to figure out. After she bought 8 more books, she had 24. So if I wrote this down, I would have T books to start. I added 8 more. I had 24. So there's my equation. I'm going to do the inverse. So I'm going to subtract 8. Those cancel. I'm going to subtract 8. And so then that T comes down and it equals 16. Okay, so read really carefully, look for all of those words that are going to tell you if it's subtracting or adding, and then you're going to do page 201 through 202, numbers 11 through 23, and then correct your work for Friday, and then make sure you turn everything into Mr. Marcotte so I can grade it. Have a great weekend.